Because once Disney bought Lucasfilms, it's like, no, none of that ever happened. You're only going to do what we tell you to do. Hey, what's up, Wolfpackers? Happy Mando Monday to you. What is a Mando Monday? We're going to get into that. But first, drop us a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. You do that within 5 seconds, you're going to get 10 years of good luck. That's 20. But yeah, you'll get 10 years of good luck if you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications within 5 seconds. All right, so what is Mando Monday, you guys ask? The good folks at Hasbro came up with a day called Mando Monday, where they are going to resell you the same figures that you bought last year for Force Friday. So the figures are Cara Dune, Mando, IG-88, the Heavy Infantry Trooper, and the Death Trooper. Now these are all going to be exclusives to certain stores, and you can only get them online. Is it a cash grab by Hasbro? Let's throw that one out there as a question of the day. Is this a cash grab? Mando Monday. I'm going to throw my 2 cents in there and say it is, but it isn't. I'm leaning more towards yes, but if you were not able to get these guys the first time around on that Force Friday, if you never got your Mando, if you never got your Infantry Trooper, if you never got IG-88, which was a peg warmer for that wave, I believe. On the downside of that, there's going to be collectors that buy these just to keep them carded, pin them up on the wall, things like that. I can't knock that because certain figures, I've done it before, so I can't knock it. They will be hard to find, especially because they're online only, so you're not going to get, you won't be able to tell that there's peg warmers. So that's going to be the question of the day. Is it a cash grab to re-release the same figures with a slight different paint wash and card backs? Question of the day. To keep it Star Wars themed, guys, boom, we're going to be opening up 2 Jedis. Kit Fisto and Koon, 2 Jedi Knights from the Clone War era. Neither one of these guys made it out of Order 66. We're going to be using our visual guide. This is post-dated 2007, so it predates Rogue One and Clone Wars and everything else that happened after Revenge of the Sith. So our 0 point in this story would be the Battle of Yavin.
Rebel base in range.
You may fire when ready.
And then anything before or after would be before the Battle of Yavin, after the Battle of Yavin, the same way that we use BC and AD in our timelines. Now, Order 66 takes place 19 to 20 years before the Battle of Yavin. Koon met his end in outer space. Clones in outer space blew him out of the sky.
Execute Order 66.
I remember watching Revenge of the Sith in theaters and seeing Order 66, and it just blew my mind that they were just getting executed just without hesitation. Another thing that kind of upset me was that good characters that you were kind of building up to, they never got flushed out. Their character development never got flushed out. That's where the Clone Wars comes in, the TV show. It gave these guys more of a story arc than what the 3 movies, or actually 2 movies, because you only see a little bit of these guys in the at the Battle of Geonosis. It's also when they're in the chamber with all the Jedi Masters, the Council, and then when they meet their end. So very little story arc that they got, but Clone Wars was able to extend their story arcs. One of the episodes that sticks out to me in Clone Wars was when Koon is like trapped in space. He gets,
hey, what's a Jedi doing out here? Take cover!
so he's using the Force similar to the way Princess Leia survived in outer space at the end of Rise of Skywalker. or Last Jedi, sorry. Soft pliable cape on him. He is a Keldoran from Doran. Say that 3 times fast. Very, very Obi-Wan Kenobi-like. Let's pop this off and just get a close look at him when he's in battle mode. Pretty cool looking guy once he's out of the robe, the cloak. Let's get Kit Fisto opened up. Kit Fisto is actually a favorite of mine. He had a deeper backstory. Let me boomer talk for just a little bit if I could. So after Attack of the Clones, the movie, and before Revenge of the Sith came out, there was like a 2-3 year gap in real people time, right? So Cartoon Network would run these little shorts in between TV shows. Boomer talk, right? Like we used to have to sit through commercials and things like that when we watch TV. I know, you know, nowadays no one knows what those are, but yeah, in between you would get these little shorts that they only ran about 3 to 4 minutes each. Kit Fisto had his own one. He's like an aquatic amphibious kind of guy. He can do things underwater. One of the only Jedis to have green lightsabers, Jedi Masters to have a green lightsaber. He was really cool. I was kind of upset how easy he went out in Revenge of the Sith.
In the name of the Galactic Senate of the Republic, you're under arrest, Chancellor.
But again, thanks to the Clone Wars, his character was able to be fleshed out a little more, and they gave us more backstory to him, more of his abilities. He was sassy. If you remember him in Attack of the Clones, the Battle of Geonosis, he does a force push and gets some guys out. He smiles. He's like, "Yeah, I did that to you, bro." He had some swag to him. I like that. Unfortunately, they didn't give us that head sculpt with a smile. He also looks like the little octopi baby from the first Men in Black movie.
Actually, kind of.
All right, Kit Fisto, come on down. Green lightsaber. I could see Luke Skywalker toting one of these. Really, really cool. I like it. And then some people used to call him the calamari Jedi. Got these tendrils, these long dreads, almost like the Predator. Really cool. He's not a Twi'lek. He's a whole different race. He's a Natolan if you go off of what this is. So like I said, he's amphibious. One of the only Jedis to have force push underwater. He can manipulate water and do force push. Also uses Jedi speed, which you saw in Phantom Menace.
Uh-oh. Blaster.
Stand up. Let's go.
There's a lot of force powers that don't get talked about in the general 3 movies of Star Wars as well as the prequels. And then you saw a little bit of it in the sequels when Rey used the force heal. People were like, "Oh, Jedi can't do that." Well, if you know your history, anything that's non-canon, legends as we used to call it, you know that the Jedi have been around for over 1,000 years. At the time of Order 66, there is said to be at least 1,000 Jedi. We only get introduced to about 20 of them throughout the course of the Clone War or Attack of the Clones, Phantom Menace, things like that. But Keenan from Rebels confirms and says many times that there was over 1,000 Jedi when it was at their height, when they were at their height. If you ever can pick up one of these visual guides, and it tells you a whole lot. It doesn't tell you just what the Disney narrative, because once Disney bought Lucasfilms, it's like, no, none of that ever happened. You're only going to do what we tell you to do, but you can still look that stuff up. Pick up a book sometimes. It won't hurt you. Really cool figs, really cool Jedi. I'm glad my Jedi game is stepping up. I've got mostly all Sith and hardly any Jedi, so I'm going to be stepping up my Jedi collection. Let's get these guys in the studio, check out their articulation, get a closer look. Deuces, guys. Oh yeah, don't forget 700th giveaway, 700 subscribers giveaway. You will be winning one Logan Howlett, or James Howlett, sorry, one James Howlett. Call him whatever you want, just don't call him Shirley. 700 subscribers. Tell your mama, tell your grandmama, tell your grandmama's cat. I don't care who you tell. Just get us to 700 subscribers and he is yours. Back in studio, guys. Let's get this articulation checked out. For Koon, he can go full 360. It hinders a little bit, but it's soft and pliable, so you can bend just a little bit and you're not going to damage either or. Single jointed at the elbows, goes down and up, and can do a full 360. And then one hand is force powers, the other hand is his lightsaber gripping hand. Up close look at Koon, we see all the detail in the head sculpt, pretty cool. And then we see that there's also a double jointed, almost joystick in the head, so he can go full 360. But then there's also a second neck articulation where he can bend, so that gives him, that's for added flex. He can look that far up and that far down. It really helps with his articulation in posing. And then there's no ab crunch, but he's got a waist swivel, and then there's a diaphragm under the robe that can allow him to get pretty good flex. He can spread it open that far. There's no kickback, but he can kick forward that far. And then he's got full 360 thigh rotation, double jointed at the knees. It looks like there'd be a calf swivel, but that's not a calf swivel joint. That's just the cut of the boot. Kicks back that far and only one click up, but he can give a full 360 at the ankles. Kit Fisto, let's get him checked out in the studio. Good detail scope on the tentacles. These tendrils look really cool. So he can, he's very, very nimble, very at home when he's in the water. Many battles have been won for him in the water. Can go full 360, can go that high up, single jointed elbows. Force hand goes up and down and 360. Also double jointed at the knees and thigh rotation. Also no calf swivel, but can click that far up, that far back, and does the 360. Real good flex as well on him, can spread it that far open. Better kickback than Koon, but his kick up is not as good. He can also go 360, and he has a ball joint at the waist. So that's going to do it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, drop us a like, subscribe if you are new to the channel. Share us with some Jedi-minded individuals. Don't forget to follow us on the Instagram at the Wolfpack Toy Review. And we will be doing the Get Us to 700 contest, which will be the Wolverine. Deuces, guys. We will catch you on the next one.